she said, after I got through telling her what I could do, she said, what could a little girl like you do? I said, Miss, I can help you with your vegetables. I can set your table. I can sweep your kitchen. I can help with the children. I can bring in your wood, and I can make your fire. I had all of that on one string. So she says, well, come in. Then she opened the door, and I went in. Then she hired me that day, and I started working for her. She paid me 75 cents a month. Then after I worked a while, I guess she could see that I could do exactly what I said I could do. But she says to me, we're going to pay you more money. She said, we're going to give you 25 cents more, which made me get $1 a month. I gave the money to my mother and asked her to buy me a guitar. My mother bought the guitar and paid $3.75 for it. Then after Mama bought the guitar, it was to her sorrow because she didn't get no more rest. Then I started banging on that, trying to learn how to play the guitar because I didn't know what to do with all those strings.
When my baby kissed me, she squeezed me real tight. She looked me in the eyes and say, everything's all right, but I get nervous.
Everybody has it. There's no doubt about it. Everybody has them. But everybody's blues aren't exactly the same. And everybody don't express it the same way. They express it according to the type of raising and the surroundings that they had been around.
I love the blues, and when I play them, I was born with them. I couldn't help that. My mama had them, and my daddy had them, too. And the main thing is I'm not ashamed. Ain't that news?
The blues is the truth. If it's not the truth, it's not the blues. I remember down south, we used to be out on plantations and various things. And you would hear a guy would get up early in the morning and unconsciously he would just be thinking. And he's thinking about his condition and if he was some other place or if he was up the road. You know, down in the southern states, they always felt like the northern states would be a place where he could really enjoy and be himself and relax. And many times he'd been worked hard all night or something like that, all day. Went to bed that night, he'd get up early in the morning, and unconsciously he's thinking. And that's the way the blues are. Unconsciously you think about the things that you will desire in mind, you go to gradually singing them. That's why early in the morning you hear a guy, he's maybe going out there to catch his mules in the morning or go to pick cotton or something. And he'd come up with a thing about one of these days and won't be long. You gonna look for me, Captain. I'll be gone. Love sometime will leave you feeling sad and blue. I'm talking about the blues now. I ain't talking about monkey junk. And they go away. They sit down, they cry, hang their head and cry. That kind of love, what I'm talking about, what brings the blues, B-L-U-E-S. Now, that's the only thing what blues is. This other stuff, that's no blues.
I'm a nervous man, and I tremble all in my bones.
Once upon I woke up this morning, put on my highway shoes. Didn't take me very long till I had those old highway blues. What'd you do about it, boy? I walked out on the highway. That old Greyhound bus had gone. Stunned about the woman I love in California. I sure God will walk, you know. Long, long ways, man. Walk it down there. Walk it around. Down, run on for your feet, take you home with me. Boom, 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 boom. I love to see you walk up and down the floor when you're talking to me. That baby talk. Just like that. When you talk like that, you knocks me dead. Right off of my feet. How. Whoa, baby. Walk you walk, baby. You know I'll never get out of these blues alive. You know I'll never get out of these blues alive.
Buddy, Walter, you want a drink, man? Are you crazy? Your brother's been here looking for this boy. His mama been calling from California. Now the police gonna arrest you for stealing your nephew.
Sure enough.
And don't you have enough sense to call home? You wanna get this man arrested just because of you.
This is all my doing. Now, what kind of drink you want? I'm gonna get a drink. Sit down.
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy? You want a pop?
I give up.
Drinking black coffee and started smoking cigarettes all night. I can't sleep. What do you mean?
Buddy, now you know you can't have that boy in here.
But Pearl, he's a little man.
You gonna have the law on me.
But listen, just one drink. Just one more drink.
One, and you got to go.
Thank you, darling. She's crazy. Drink up, boy.
Get your hands up. What's wrong with you?
What happened?
Put his hand in my pocket. I told him about that.
When I see he's got success, I'll give it back to him.
Having fun? Now you got a good reason to get saved.
As Buddy would say, the people who play the blues are my kind of people.
Walking the floor all night long, I walking instead of jumping over my bed. Walking and walking the floor all night instead of jumping over my bed.
He made me tell. I don't know what possessed him to bring that boy in here.
Hey, bruh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you crazy?
What make you want to say that?
This is the devil work here. What's gotten into you? And what is he doing in this place? Good Lord, you are crazy. Mama called everybody. She got the police looking for you. I can't tell Mama I found Junior in a juke joint. She'll never talk to you again. Now, I got to be dishonest. This is how the devil works. Buddy, you're wrong.
I learned so much on that trip back home. I never forgot a second of it. I draw a lot from that time I spent with Buddy. For years, Buddy was Buddy. Years went by and Buddy left the book for me to finish. I did, in my own way. Buddy ended up becoming a preacher, like so many of the blues players.
Sing